Now this week on Wu Says, we look into the global battle for talent. Now this is against the backdrop of the United States' decision to tighten visas for students and skilled workers, while China is actively attracting international students and world-class faculty. Here's a segment from the conversation between Melisa Idris and Professor Emeritus Datuk Dr. Thye.
Prof, can I just ask you, with the situation in the US and this stand that Trump is taking, do you see it similar to his position on tariffs? So this is the kind of talent version of his economic nationalism. Is it roughly, does this track in terms of Trump's brand?
I think it is identity insecurity.
Identity insecurity.
He's very much afraid of what he sees as, he's catering to the fears of the whites that they could be losing their identity. And the identity is narrowly interpreted by the Trump's group as Christian and white. And not just Christian, but aggressive evangelical Christianity. That is the extreme version that is driving the Trump policy on the visa front. For tariff, it is to bring jobs back to the United States. In this case, it's not bringing talents back to the United States. It is an exclusivist tendency which is at odds with the US experience of where its most dynamic elements have come from. Elon Musk was born in South Africa, for example. And if you look at the head of Citibank, the head of Microsoft, were Indian born, were India born. So you could see that the Americans have been able to make general economic progress because the inflow of foreign talents make up for the failure in the domestic education at the primary school and secondary school level. America is very unusual in that excellent universities, but very lackluster primary and secondary schools, except at the most elite private school level. Yes, then you would see that they are just as good as anywhere else.
So if America is taking this approach, is it to the rest of the world's gain? Is it to China's gain that, if America is not interested in the best global talent, could China be an attractive proposition? As you said, they're opening up, they're welcoming more and more foreign talent to their shores.
Well, not everybody. People's tastes are different, so not everybody would prefer to go to China. Largely because Korea has opened up, Hong Kong, another part of China, but culturally and administratively quite distinct, more open, have opened up to foreign faculty as well as foreign students. Now, this closing of the border to foreign talents is not just about workers, it's also covers students. It's much harder for students to get visa to go to the United States. You certainly see that in Australia, which has drastically cut the number of students from China. That's why Australian National University is in a financial crisis and talking about eliminating whole programs.
Catch the full conversation on AWANI International and across our social media platforms.